Welcome to this special edition of Dog Hugs. We are live from Las Vegas. I'm Larry Kay. Welcome, Geralynn.
And I'm Geralynn Cada, and thank you, Larry. It's a lot of fun being here in Las Vegas right now. Would you like to see what's happening behind me?
I sure would, Geralynn. There you are in Las Vegas.
Check
Wow.
it out. Super
Live
Zoo is
from the Super Zoo Trade Show in Las Vegas.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah. So, Geralynn, if you were to boil down to like one headline, what's already your understanding of the big thing about this year's show? You know, there wasn't a show last year because of the pandemic, but what's the big thing that you're learning about this show?
This year is all about improvements, improving the products that we already use and making them better. There are so many product companies out there that have improved, or companies that have found a product that they have an idea to improve, and there is a lot of improvement out here in the innovation space.
You know, that really makes a lot of sense, you know, because it costs a lot to do innovation, and, you know, folks have been locked down, not able to innovate so much, and so it really makes sense rather than trying completely new things to make the things that we already love even better. That makes a lot of sense.
Here's an example of one of the treat dispenser companies that I found. They have this.
Yes.
They're called the pocket treat, and it's kind of like those Necco wafers. It's kind of like a wafer treat.
Is this the image that you sent to me? All right, here we go. You can see this. It looks like it attaches right to a wall.
It actually attaches in your pocket. It's a pocket dispenser,
really?
like a food dispenser. And it pops out these little dog treats that are flat little discs. So as a trainer, I can pop out a treat as I'm training, or as I walk my dog, I can pop out the treat as I'm training and give them this little tiny flat treat. And it's been pressed. Yeah, it's been pressed, so it snaps really easily, and it's easy. There's not a lot of crumbage. You know how you get all that crumbage in our pocket?
Yeah, I know. My pocket is filled with crumbs, so I just put this little rocket in my pocket. And
the gentleman who invented this, his name is Jeff. He's awesome, and I do love the new pocket treat dispenser. This is really great.
Fantastic.
So that's a nice improvement. Yes, that's a nice improvement on an existing product. We all have these little training size treats. Excuse me, we're all being careful with our masks. Training size treats that are small enough to be able to utilize and not be messy. So it's a really great improvement on a concept that we use every day.
That's brilliant. Yes.
Yes.
Now, what else you got here to show us?
Here's another example of an improvement of an amazing product. You know, Yummy Combs has sponsored our show before, and Yummy Combs redid their packaging. Now they have gone to a purple package. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
Show-stopping. Same amazing product inside, but now these bright purple packages really pop. It's a magenta, actually. This is a magenta color. This pops on the shelf so much better. It's easier to see. Must love Yummy Combs. The shape makes a difference, but the packaging matters too, right?
It's really, really beautifully done. And how many Yummy Combs do you get in one of those babies?
So every bag is the same weight, but they're different sizes. So this is the large, and I believe there's 12 in the large.
Nice.
It says on here, there's 9. There's 9 on the large, so there are 9 in this package.
Yeah.
And this is available at PetSmart and quite a few other independent pet retail stores across the USA.
So if I have a smaller dog, I'll get the one for the smaller size, and it'll have more in it. If I have a bigger dog, I'll get that one that you showed me there.
Yes.
That's great. Yeah. Hey, I got some great news to share with you, Geralynn. Guess who's with us today in the audience?
Who?
Kimberly!
Oh, hi, Kimberly!
Hey! And Nat! Oh my gosh, it is so great to see you all. Yes, we miss you. And thank you for finding us, you know, as we just went rogue with today's a special show. Great to have you with us, Kimberly and Pat,
Thank you
and
for
everybody
joining
else
us,
who's with
Pat
us.
and Kimberly. Yeah, thank you. We miss you all
Oh,
very much.
yeah. Now, you're in the Meowiwana booth, which is your company, and you guys, I've had the privilege of being able to have a ringside seat to what you all have been innovating. I mean, in addition to Meowiwana, you have launched what it says on your shirt, Doggywana,
Doggy
doggy
Yes,
nip for dogs.
our official launch Doggy to the independent pet market was this last July. Of course,
Yeah,
it is just selling like crazy. We can't even keep it in stock, nor can the stores, which is such a great problem to have, right?
it
Our
is a
doggy,
problem,
yep,
though.
our Doggy refill jars sell like hotcakes. This is the refill that we refill our toys with, and also add to their food, a little catnip to their food, because as you know, dogs and people and cats all have receptors in their stomachs that when they eat catnip or drink a catnip tea, it actually sends a message to their brain to relax. Also,
Now, I remember you taught me a big word, nepidolaptone. Did I say that? Nepidolaptone?
yes,
Something.
nepidolactone. That was
Thank you.
yes, perfect. That's the organic compound that's in catnip that actually is what attaches to our receptors in our bodies. And so, and it's a really powerful organic chemical. It has many special characteristics. Besides being antimicrobial and calming, it's also bugs don't like it. You don't even need pesticides when you grow catnip. That's what's so amazing about it.
Nice.
It's a pretty amazing product, but I love the fact that it ups the attractor factor for toys because dogs and cats and people live through their noses. We love smells and our foods, everything that we play and touch, we love to smell. We love the smell. So I was able to up the attractor factor of our toys for cats with catnip and then for dogs with catnip. So we have our fun squirrel. I love our squirrel.
Oh, I love the squirrel.
We have our get
Spider,
outdoors. Comes with a
squirrel.
little bit of our doggy nip, and also inside the pocket you tuck a little in. Dog plays a little longer, or if your dog likes pizza, we have our pizza toy as well. Our
Who
pizza
doesn't
toy
love
is really
pizza?
popular. Yes, but it's nice because then the dogs play. They engage in play longer, and then they're more tired. And then, as we always say, a tired dog is a really good dog, right? Tired
Amen.
dog, good dog. Mm-hmm.
What does that feel like to have designed these toys yourself, Geralynn, and now to see them in the market and so successful already?
There are no words that can describe the feeling that I got the day that I saw my products on PetSmart shelves and the day that I received my first viral video that someone had made that where they actually helped their dog so much and just took off across the nation. That there's It's such a tingling, humbling feeling. It's tingling because you're so excited. It's humbling because now they want what's next. And you always have to be innovating. You're only as good as your last product. So there's a lot
True.
of
What have
pressure
you
there
done
as
for me
well.
lately?
And
Yeah.
I'm already
Hey,
hearing that at this show.
Kimberly says, love the squirrel. And we've got Billy Lee from us.
Oh,
Billy
Billy Lee.
Lee. Great to see you again, Billy Lee. Yeah, and I got a special surprise for you. Come here. Come here, Spider. I got a surprise for you too, Spider. Arden Moore. Arden is with us. America's
Arden.
pet first aids and safety coach. Arden Moore in the house. So great to see
Hi,
you both.
Arden.
Successful.
We wish you were here.
Yes.
We
Great.
wish you were here, Arden. We
We
definitely do.
sure do. Yes.
Now, there's a lot more
If
innovation.
you're new
So,
to the show, Arden has been a guest on the show and has done her own giveaway with us. All right.
Arden Moore just had the Yummy Combs people on her show last week as well.
Oh, you're really
Joe and Judy, yes.
fantastic. And Pat is really up on it. Spider has something to say. Yes. And
Spider
Billy Lee
misses
is
me.
saying hello to Arden. Yes. Yes, Spider does need another cookie. What was that? What was this thing that you showed us? The let me find it.
The pocket treats?
This this dispenser. Oh my gosh, I need that. I can imagine mounting that right above the camera.
I know, isn't that neat?
Yeah.
So nice.
So what else? What do you find the vibe is there? You know, with I mean, here you are masking, and you know, what's the vibe like?
The vibe is everyone missed the show and the energy from the show so much that the vibe is they really want to be here, so they're all being safe. Everybody's wearing masks. They're washing their hands. They're making sure they socially distance from one another, or physically distance from one another properly, so that everybody can have their own breathing space and not compromise anybody's health. So
Yeah.
everyone is doing the best they can to make certain that they're safe and that the people that they're around are safe. But the energy here is amazing. It's been 2 years since we've been able to get together. That's a long time.
So
And
you're
the
getting
relationships that you build really matter in this industry. I mean, this is a relationship built industry. So now the relationships are, I'm seeing people, touching each other and kind of poking each other like, am I really here next to you? This is awesome. You're really here.
Oh.
I miss everybody. You miss everybody so much. And your relationships matter, and everything that you do in your life really matters with your friends or your colleagues. And when you have some of that taken away from you, it can kind of, damper your spirit for a minute. But boy, the energy is here, and it is all out gangbusters. Wonderful today. In fact,
I am so happy to hear that.
Yes, I am too. I'm thrilled.
Yeah. Now you're going to also get a chance to stay on a little bit later and see some friends, including some friends who have been on the show.
Yes, in fact, those friends are joining me for dinner tonight. Jennifer Romas, Steve Sear, John DiDomenico.
Oh my gosh.
Michelle Rothstein.
Yeah.
They're all joining us for dinner tonight. So I'll be taking some pictures and some video. It'll be a lot of fun.
Great.
And actually, John DiDomenico is roasting my team tonight.
Nice. Does the team know, or is this going to be a surprise?
It's a surprise, but a couple of them know, because a couple of our team members might be considered a little more sensitive. So I wanted to make sure I warned them that they were getting roasted, and I allowed them to fill out their own paperwork so that the roasting was G-rated.
Nice. Folks, John DiDomenico is an amazing impression. How do I say it? Impressionist?
He's an impersonator. He's an impersonator. He's a voice actor. He's an actor, and he has traveled the world impersonating President Trump for, gosh, a very long time. It just really took off when Trump became president. And now that Trump is no longer president, Johnny does the voice for Trump on Howard Stern. He still travels across the globe impersonating Trump, but many others. Trump is one of his many. So my favorite is Austin Powers. I'm a big fan of his Austin Powers impression. And Dr. Phil and Guy Fieri, and the list is endless.
Yeah, he's really amazing. And his spouse, Michelle Rothstein, is our amazing balloon animals. Does not do it justice, because she makes balloon installations.
She's a balloon fashionista. I'd call her a balloon fashionista. She's not the actual artist. She hires artists that do the work. However, I did hire her to make an MJ. Here's my MJ. I hired her to make MJ out of balloons for me, but that's not being delivered until tonight at the party that we're having. So I'll be sharing some pictures of our balloon MJ.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
He's about 4 feet tall. He'll be so cool. I'll be able to hug him. Hug the MJ.
And Pat is saying, have a lot of fun tonight, Geralynn. Yes.
Thank you.
Well, and then Jennifer Romas is a performer and a producer, and she's been on the show, and you'll get a chance to see her. as
And she's
well.
actually she's invited Scott and I to her sexy show on Saturday night. So we're going
Ooh,
to be going to
baby.
see. And I actually asked her to put my husband up on stage for the show.
Does he know? Don't tell Scott anybody.
Well, don't tell him. If you run into him today, don't tell him. And don't
Yeah,
text him if you have his number, because I want to
yeah.
surprise him.
So here are some pet or super zoo statistics, folks. And these are from 2019. There was not a super zoo last year, 2020. And now 2021, there is super zoo. So 9,800 attendees, as you can read, including 1,400 international buyers, 3,200 companies, 135 members of the press, that it has included yours truly. And you can see all the different industries that folks come from, you know, a little bit from veterinarian, but mostly retail industry. 1,200 different exhibitors. That's amazing. And all different kinds of areas from the pet industry. In addition, there are seminars and expert speakers, as you can see, all kinds of educational stuff. Plus, they have donated more than $4 million. And let's see, since 2013, Super Zoo has made the Trade Show Executive Gold 100 list, ranking as one of the 100 largest shows of the year. And that's quite an accomplishment for Las Vegas.
Definitely. And just a fantastic vibe having all of these pet owners, pet experts, pet groomers, you name it, around. It's amazing. It's amazing to be a part of this energy. It really
Yeah.
is. I'm very blessed to be a part of this industry.
Well, and in addition, Geralynn, you've had a chance to be featured on television. I know you were up
Oh, yes.
very early this morning for one
Yes.
TV.
Well, my team was out playing around last night. Geralynn was in bed getting ready for a 6 a.m. live from my booth. I was very lucky,
Boy,
though, because the news station only chose 2 companies to interview this year, and we were lucky enough that they chose ours as one of those companies to interview. So we did a live opening.
congratulations.
Thank you. We did a live opening this morning on KTNV.
Oh, we lost your audio for a second there. Hopefully, we can't hear you. We can't hear you right now, Geralynn, but I'm sure you'll come back in a moment. We'll pop right back in. It says that you've muted yourself.
There we go.
Yeah, we're back. There we go. So live on the Las Vegas television. That'll be fun. Oh,
it was
wow.
great. And they replayed it all. They've been replaying it all day. So we will get the link to that, and we're going to share that on our social media, so you'll be able to watch the segment.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh, we've got a hello from Karen. Hi, all. Special hi to Spider. Spider, you want to come up and get your hi? Come on up, buddy.
Come on, Spider.
He just wants the treats. I want one of those things that you showed us right here. So
oh yeah, one of those little round.
Yeah.
One of these. Yeah.
There you
Look
go,
at that
buddy.
cute little treat.
Yeah. Oh,
Here's
that's
Spider.
nice. Nice hearts from Pat. Yeah.
And even though it is not as heavily trafficked as it normally is, there are still quite a few people here. In fact, the first day of the show is usually a little bit more slow because there are 3 days, but a lot of people are jumping in and finishing all their work early so they can go home early, or they can spend more time outside.
Can you do another pan around so we could see the floor once again?
Sure.
There you go. So that is a simple taste of what's going on, folks. And this whole convention center at Mandalay Bay is massive. It takes more than one day to travel the entire show.
It's crazy. And it's fun to watch it go from start to finish, where they I love watching the when they start putting all the booths together until it's done, and then it's fun to watch them tear it down. It's amazing how quickly
Yes.
they do all of this. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that is worth the price of admission alone.
And today they're announcing, I believe today they're announcing the new products of the year, the winners for I think all 5 categories. I think they're announcing it today.
Ooh. Is there a betting line in Las Vegas yet?
If they don't have a line, they should have a line
Yeah.
on betting on who wins. I don't know what the payoff would be.
Yeah. Folks, Geralynn and
Dog
I
treats?
love the new product showcase, all the innovations that are out each year. It's really one of the favorite, for me, one of the favorite parts of the show.
Definitely. And I've already asked the WPA if you and I can present new product showcase next year. So hopefully we'll be the ones that will be produced. We'll be the people up on stage announcing who wins. So let's hope that happens next year. I just made my wish. So hopefully that wish will come true. Usually my wishes do come true, you know.
That's true. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So anything else before we wrap up this special show?
Actually, if anyone out there watching wants to ask us any questions about the show, I will definitely find answers for you, and we'll be answering you all those questions on a future show. And also, I'll be bringing in some more products to show with a future episode of Dog Hugs. So we can talk about some of our favorite products from this show. It'll help you with all of your pets' problem solutions.
That sounds good, Billy. Geralynn, I'm thinking about Billy because she says she didn't receive some books and a T-shirt, and let me check into that, Billy. I thought we sent those, but I'll contact you offline, Billy, and we'll get this straightened away. That, folks, if you're new to the audience, we do drawings on each of our regular season shows. Very good. And
so the reason why
Pat,
you haven't received the T-shirts yet is we just got them in and we're getting ready to ship those out now. So you'll be receiving your T-shirt when I get back from Vegas.
And that answers Pat's question. Okay, great. So on each show, folks, we love to do a shelter shout out. And I know, Geralynn, in Las Vegas, because you lived there for how many years?
About 17.
Yes.
Start to finish about 21, but you know, I still consider Vegas to be my hometown. So I never really left when I left here. I still have my Las Vegas number, and I still have a lot of clients here in Las Vegas that I train. I'm on the 2nd or 3rd dog with them now after all these years, which is amazing. So my shelter shout out today, I actually have 2. One of them is Heaven Can Wait Sanctuary. It's one of my favorite animal shelters here in Las Vegas. They've been around so long, and they actually really were more like the first no-kill shelter because they helped every dog. And if there was a dog they couldn't help, they would take it up to Best Friends. And then I also love
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab, Utah is not far from Las Vegas. That's wonderful to be so close there. Go ahead.
And then the other shelter is actually a women's shelter, but they have an animal home on the side called Noah's Animal House. So if you ever have a chance to look up Shade Tree, definitely look up Noah's. And I want to shout out all of their hard work. And Stacy, the founder, Stacy's fantastic, and she's going to be stopping by my booth here in the next 24 hours. I'm going to be giving her some donations for the dogs and the cats at the shelter. At their animal
that
house.
is wonderful. You know, she does. Her organization does such amazing work. You know, it's about keeping people safe who say need to get out of, say, abusive situations. Well, what happens to the pets? The pets need a home, and they need, you know, to find a way to be able to secure both the humans and the pet animals. And that's what Noah's is about.
Yeah, it's so fantastic. And I believe Bayer sponsored them for a while. They're an amazing organization, and I just wish them the best forever, because I do believe that if you really do help people and animals with your career or with your energy, you're paid back multiple millions of times over. So I pray that Stacy is just flooded with all this amazing energy for all the people and all the animals that she's helped save over the last 20 years.
We've got a woohoo from Kimberly, a thank you, Larry, from Billy Lee, and a yay from Pat. Fantastic, you all. As we wrap up the show, folks, what we like to do is express a gratitude. So, Geralynn, it's your turn today. Is there somebody in your life or in the world today who you want to give a personal shout out to?
It's always a challenge to choose just one person, so I'm going to go ahead and say everybody that took the chance, made healthy choices, came to Las Vegas for Super Zoo, thank you. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for bringing all your great energy, your safety, being mindful, thoughtful, and also for taking care of pets, because once again, I think there's a special place in the world, in the universe, for all those that take care of pets.
Oh, that is beautiful. Yes, and Pat gives you a special good luck with the convention, Geralynn. Well,
thank you, Pat.
Folks, we so love doing this show with you, and we start the season on September 28th, coming to you live every Tuesday and Wednesday, starting on September 28th. We've got a whole new lineup planned for you that's just really super exciting. So we'll end with our typical, we're grateful
for you.